So today I have here with me 4 academic weapons from different departments in Babcock University. And we're going to be finding out if they secretly have 2 heads or if they've just got some math strategies that we don't know about.
So please tell us your name, your department, and your current CGPA.
So my name is Chidozim and I'm a computer science student and I'm on 4.84.
Okay, my name is Olua Olajide. I am in 200 level economics and my current CGPA is 4.64.
My name is Fabian. I'm a 200 level software engineering student and my CGPA is 4.62.
My name is Nancy. I'm in mass comm and my current CGPA is 3.7.
How do you fight procrastination?
Okay, for me, the way I fight procrastination, I'm a man of go, I'm a man of integrity. So the way I fight it is that when I say something, I'm ready and I'm willing to do it. So for other people, when you say something, when you create time for a particular goal, and just cut off every distraction and just focus on that goal and make sure you accomplish it. So that's just it.
So how do you manage social media distractions?
I cut it as much as I can. Some days I remove my WhatsApp, my Instagram. If I want to read, I'll switch off my phone because I'm like, the truth is that sometimes I tell myself I'll read 30 minutes and then I'll have 10 minutes break. The 10 minutes break ends 1 hour. 2 hours. I'd rather switch it off, cut it off. If I can read away from my phone, I would do that. At least if I miss anything, I'll come back to it and say, okay, I was busy. But for me, because I feel like it's harder, like using social media, you can just get lost and just procrastinate. So I try to cut it as much as possible.
Okay, so this question is from me now. Like, what if you have like things to research and you need the internet to search while you're studying?
Okay, then you do that exactly what you have to do and you get off back. Me, sometimes maybe my notes is on my phone or something like that. Once I do that, okay, and then there are some apps that you can even set a timer for, like a timing for. So I set the timing once it blocks me out, and I just let it go. I just remind myself that the phone was made for me. I was not made for the phone. It can't control me.
How do you handle courses that are unclear and difficult?
How do I handle courses that are unclear and difficult? The first thing I do is I get a past question. I know the kind of questions I'm to expect in the exam and the mid-semester, so I know the focus points. And when I'm reading, I try to grab the bigger picture of what is going on so I can absorb the content more. Then I just keep actively recalling the focus points I got from the past questions.
Do you think study group is a scam or does it actually work?
It actually works. It does. Because I remember in 100 level, when I still had like this group of girls I moved with.
Yeah.
I'm always in their room. Like, I'm never in my room when it comes to exams. So, like, we always read together. Like, I personally believe it makes you assimilate a lot of things better. So, if you feel you can't read in it, that's fine.
Yeah.
But once you see a group of people reading together, you'll be so motivated to actually read. And, like, it turns into a small, healthy competition.
Okay. Have you ever flunked a test that killed your motivation? How did you bounce back?
Oh, yes, I have. I even remember the course. I remember my score. I was just like,
Is it me that studies?
I was just like, how do I even move on from here? But I think it was just a reminder that at least it wasn't exam. So I was like, we know harder. There is still more to it. And then I tried to calculate. I'm like, okay, if I get like 58, 57, I'll calculate it. Yeah, I work towards that. So the only motivation is the goal that I have already set. So that's my motivation. So I'm like, I have to do this goal regardless of whatever is happening right now.
Do I have to study every day to get a first class degree?
I would say depending on the way you understand something. For an instance now, I don't really need to study every day to understand something. From the very first time the lecturer is teaching that particular concept, I already grab it. If I don't understand it, I would ask the lecturer. So I'm not that kind of guy that will be looking around that if I ask that I will not I will say like this. I'm not that kind of shy person. So when I have question, I do ask the lecturer. Then I make sure I grab the concept that very moment. So when I'm going through that particular stuff again, it's going to be very easy for me. So you don't really need to read every day for you to get first class. It depends on your understanding. If you don't understand something very quick, I would say, oh, reading every day is your strength. So reading every day, you can go with it. So that's it, depending on your understanding.
Okay.
Do you engage in extracurricular activities and how do you balance them?
I do. I won't even lie. I do. I feel like for me, so it's more interesting sometimes than academic work. Like, it's even a platform to get to know other people as well. How do I balance it? I have a list of priorities. I love extracurricular activity, but once it's already affecting my priorities, I will drop it. And that's the easiest way I balance it because I'm like, it's lovely, but to what goal is it serving as well? And if it's not above within my academic, if it's affecting it, I just have to let it go.
How do you deal with lack of morale to study?
Lack of morale. Morale doesn't matter. Like motivation, if motivation is there, motivation is not there, you still have to work. However, there are things you can do to always try and ignite that motivation. Things like make your environment encourage you to read, always set goals, put timers, put alarms, everything has to work for you. So that's what I love about it.
How early do you start preparing for exams? That's tough because basically the kind of person I am, I don't read until like let's say a week or 2 weeks to exams because like I'm a la cram la person.
Wow.
Basically.
Yeah.
Sometimes I read to understand. Okay. Okay. You guys really do have two heads. There's a secret head somewhere.
What's your best advice to someone who wants to take this class?
Yeah, my best advice, because 100 level, in fact, I was not a first class student after my 100 level. So my advice to someone that is still in that position is find a friend, find someone that is excellent, find maybe the highest in your department. If they don't talk, force them to talk. Get close to that person. When you get close to that person, you also notice that the circle of people they follow are also brilliant. Then from there, you can make friends that are actually on that level. Then form your system, know how you work. Like Dizzy mentioned, he doesn't read every day, he still gets his results. Know the kind of person you are. It may not work for you, it may work for you. Once you do that, I think you're on the yeah.
Well, my best advice to someone who wants to be a first class student is first know your friend, know people that you associate yourself with. So, I can remember in horror level, my roommates at that time they were really smart. I think all of them had like 300 and above in their jam. So like from that moment, they already give me that encouragement. They are always reading. So know people that you surround yourself with. So it was that very moment that I grabbed that okay, these guys are doing this thing. I have to do it with them. So they get so that's number one. The number two is try to like grab concepts in the class. Pay attention. Cut off every distraction. Pay attention. If you don't understand anything, try to ask the lecturer. So after that, if you don't still understand it, meet those friends. Tell them to explain it to you. If you don't still understand it, do your research. Keep on reading and you will see that first class is not a hard thing to get.
Like I said earlier, do what works for you. Because I remember when last semester I had this group of roommates who always read every day. Like they would always be with their books and they would be reading every day. And I'm like, okay, you know what? Let me pick up my book and read it. And I saw it wasn't working for me. I was like, nah, let me stick to my 1 week, 2 weeks a day to exam routine. So do what works for you.
Well, My best piece of advice is to have a goal, definitely, and to work with that goal with people that have similar goals. Because there are some times that I didn't feel the motivation to read, I can't lie, but when I see my friend and she's jacking her books, and I'm like, we are not playing over here. Or maybe she tell me, oh, Nancy, leave that phone. Come and sit here. Or my roommate will be like, have you read today? I'm just like, what's going on here? So if you have people that are also on the same journey with you, it would be easier. I mean, people are talking notes, talking assignments, and you don't know what they're talking about. You won't even fit into such a class if you're not even on that level as well. So just look out for people as well that are doing well, or even if they are not doing well, they have the goal to do that because you guys can push each other and get there eventually. And definitely, before I forget, God as well. Last, the Bible says that not of him that willeth or him that willeth, but of the Lord that showeth mercy.
Yeah.
So you can try all your best, but sometimes your efforts are not enough. You need supernatural and divine help. So God comes into the picture and helps you as well.
All right. Put God first, guys.
It works.
Okay, guys, I've learned a whole lot from these top achievers. And one thing that really stuck out to me is the company you keep around. Like your friends, the people you follow, the people that follow you. They actually go a long way to contributing to how much or how far you can go academically. So type in the comment section what you've learned, or if you have extra questions, feel free to type them in the comment box. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, please like. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to share with your friends, share all your status, share everywhere because people really need these tips, okay? Thank you. Please don't forget to like, okay? Thank you so much. Bye.